Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news reads, Nigerians blast Arewa youth for demanding Buhari to arrest Nnamdi Kanu. But before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube. All right, let's look at the news in detail. Nigerians, including Biafrans, have clamped down on Arewa youths for demanding the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. This came up when the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum on Thursday declared that Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, should be arrested and made to undergo psychological tests. AYCF President General Yerima Shetima made the call while condemning Kanu's continued attack and claimed that President Muhammadu Buhari is fake. Following Buhari's broadcast ordering a lockdown to tackle the spread of coronavirus, Kanu had claimed that the president used body masks during the nationwide address. IPOB leader had on some occasions claimed that the Nigerian president was dead and replaced with one Jibril el-Sudani. However, Shetima, in a chat, counseled the Nigerian government to apprehend Kanu using Interpol. According to the AYCF President General, and I quote, he said, "It's been my position that Nnamdi Kanu should be checked psychologically for us to be sure that he had no health problem. It's necessary for the government of the day to arrest him. There is this Interpol arrangement that can be used to get him arrested wherever he is and brought back to the country where he should be made to undergo psychological tests. If he's normal, then Kanu should be made to face the music at the Federal High Court. But if he is found to be psychologically abnormal, then he should be taken to psychiatric home. The way he's taking on the president and government using abusive words should not be encouraged. Mind you, if such character is allowed to go unpunished, our government, both locally and internationally, will be undermined by people who see him as a role model. Such madness must be checked. However, nobody is against anybody criticizing the government. But when you take on someone like the number one citizen of the country on a personal ground, then it gives us concern. Like him or not, Buhari remains the number one man. In as much as I don't agree with so many things Buhari is doing, I can't go out of my way to rain abuses, and I think it's high time we began to look at this issue and bring Kanu to order." Meanwhile, Kanu has lamented that Nigerians may die of hunger due to the lockdown. And after this statement made by him, Nigerians alongside Biafrans have gone to their social media page to blast Arewa Youth chairman, that's the man in charge, national president Yerima Shetima, as most of them are of the opinion that madness run in his blood for ever thinking of such evil. Now, apart from anything, before we look at what the people have said, apart from anything, let's be real. There are some times that when someone has accused you of something for a long time, you come out real to authenticate it. And how do you do this? If he says that you are Jibril el-Sudani, very simple. Invite doctors on a public forum and get your blood extracted. There they carry your genotype test, comparing it with what you genuinely used in entering the Nigerian military and when you became the president of Nigeria far back in 1983 or so. Very simple to solve the problem. So if one keep accusing you like this, and this guy is one person that looks like a prophet, whenever he says a thing, give it time, you're going to see it. Sometimes there are things he has said far back, but you just give it time and you see it's real. He's been overly emphatic about this. Now, if that's not even okay, if you say arrest him, why is it that people are queuing up behind him doing the same thing? And sometimes these people do not even have a relationship with him, because they have seen the truth. So the issue of arrest him is foolishness, is stupidity of the highest order. Foolishness of the highest order. We have already seen everything so visible right now. Nigerians are just keeping quiet, waiting for that day that the good Lord will liberate us, because it seems there is nobody that will liberate us from the grip of certain men that we cannot even explain who they are. So the issue of you waking us and arresting me is not mad. You are the person that is mad. Check yourself very well. Too much eating of cows, too much, lying around cows can cause people to go mad. And maybe that's what is happening. It's for you to authenticate. Okay, look at now. Who is on the line now? Someone that has nothing to do with Christians. Someone that has nothing to do with Nnamdi Kanu. I'm talking about Imam of Peace. His own is even worse. He said that our president is fake. He said it on the Twitter. I was thinking that someone will prove something to him, because this thing is far beyond accusation. It's become almost something that is being sung on a daily basis. So why not come out real and prove to the world that you are still there? It was still the same you that was in Nigeria, the same person that contested election in 2015. Very simple. There is no way that from there, if he comes out and prove himself, then somebody can say, it's true, this man should be arrested, because he has been saying this thing over and over again, that the man that we voted for, Buhari, is long dead. Okay, look at the situation that we have found ourselves right now. Fairly recently, we heard that he doesn't even understand Fufude. How? Something you have been speaking is not that, you have gone to school from your youth in different international schools and all of that. So much of intelligence, you have forgotten your own home language, bros. You think now. Sometimes just go beyond ethnicity and religion and think. How can he forget Fufude? How? People have grown up. Instead of that, you'll be forgetting English, but your own native language. As at the time that Buhari was born, as far as I am concerned, and I'm so sure, there was nothing like a particular language, like an external language dominating the local language. They were speaking Fufude. He wasn't said, he was groomed in France. He was groomed. His parents were actually living in London. That's why he's forgetting his local language. Bros, how now? How you go forget your own local language? So what this guy is saying, Nigerians have already fired him from all angles. I'm going to read some of the responses of Nigerians to you. And this one say, oh yeah, now go arrest Sam Onyara. Another one here say, is in all this happening, this is your own trouble, Abi. I tire for you. Another person here say, you are the one that needs to be taken to psychiatric hospital because you are not seeing anything. Another person say, it's not every statement that must be replied. Another person say, pack well, guy. Now, una cause problem for this country, and soon una go begin here. You see, nobody is supporting him. This one say, see what a youth is saying. He's seriously. Because whatever we are passing through today, it's really unthinkable. It's as if we are slaves. Do you understand? Nigerians are now, because of the unfair treatment given to Nigerians, they are almost rebelling against the law of the land. You talk about lockdown. Look at, for example, Nnamdi Kanu, you that is running your mouth and talking gibberish, because that's the right word I can use. You that is running your mouth, what have you given to Nigerians to sustain them throughout this period? But this same person, Nnamdi Kanu, has coughed out 50 million naira and is mobilizing doctors and nurses so that they can take care of the people. What have you done? A faraway country that he is sitting down, controlling events in his environment, knowing that this sickness is very, very terrible. He has coughed out 50 million. You, Yerima Shetima, what have you given? I said, my own people, this is what, apart from, I cannot offer money because maybe I'm not that rich. What kind of service have you offered? We've still been hearing that Muslims are still going into the mosque, despite the fact that this sickness is contagious. We have heard about the cases where people gather in churches and in mosques in outside Nigeria, and all of a sudden, all of them are infected with the disease. Despite all of this, What have you done in terms of, I don't have money, let me sensitize them on the effect of this drug, on the effect of this sickness, so that they can check themselves, check how they do things. Have you done that to your own people? Sensitization, you have not done one, is to begin to run your mouth and say things. What you are saying doesn't, for me, it doesn't make any sense, because there are far bigger trouble that this country has found himself. Just come out, authenticate who you are, and walk away, and you will never hear such word from his mouth again. So stop all these. Let's stop all these, saying things that does not even make any sense. Somebody said, our Almajiri youth leader talking. You see there? Because very, very soon you come begging Nigeria. This one said sick people calling another person sick. And guess what? It will amaze you that most of the people talking are not actually, they are not even from, Igbo land.